Did you guys send me a Asmongold react video? You know what? I don't mind watching Asmon react. I like Asmon.
% or less. You will be upgrading one piece of gear over a span of weeks in order to upgrade it for one level. Hey guys, what's up? My name is Fox and welcome to another video. Now in today's video, I don't want to fearmonger about Lost Ark dying out or anything. I don't want to say Lost Ark cannot succeed in the West because I think it will. And I also don't want to say anything bad about the game because frankly, I love Lost Ark. I literally love this game so much. I've been playing it on the Russian server.
That's nice.
For over 4
I love Lost Ark too. Best
abandoned
game.
my Russian account to restart on the European servers. Now, if that doesn't tell you how much I love this game, I don't know what will. But this video is not about talking bad about Lost Ark. It's more about trying to tell you if this game is for you. So if you're getting frustrated with the game about honing upgrades mostly or other thing, this video is going over everything that will be coming in the future and why
that's what I'm kind of curious about too.
Not gonna lie, Fox doesn't explain that well. Who's Fox? This is Fox?
Your game.
Because they actually just recently announced new stuff is coming out for Lost Ark. I'll watch there's a very short video about that I might watch after this. But yeah, there is new content coming out for Lost Ark very, very, very soon. Oh, he has a little...
So as I touched on in the intro, I'm pretty much a Lost Ark veteran. I've played on Russian servers for over a year. I've played on...
Wait, no. There's a purple Virtus? I have to go up against Virtus again?
That was easy.
No.
I honestly think this guy's easier than Virtus. Except for the lava part. If you get hit by the lava, you get banged.
Oh, no. Why? Why do this to me? I'm gonna have to do him today, probably. I didn't know it was gonna be Vertass today. Fuck.
Korean servers when the game released.
Okay, we'll watch that after this.
But I never played serious there. On Russia though, I was very serious about the game. I had around.
Mal, what is this? This is a monkey driving a golf cart. Dude, it's a fucking 4-minute video, man. Wait, is he actually driving it?
This video is to tell you what is coming to you. Now, in terms of honing, I already see now a lot of people that are very upset about the honing upgrade chances, failing upgrades.
That's the fight right here.
And I will just be straight up honest with you, it becomes much worse.
What?
I don't mind the honing. I think it's super fun. I failed like 4 to 5 times today. I don't know why. It's fun for me. If you pass, you go like... If you fail, you're like, you know, I like that. I don't mind the honing.
Not talking about.
It's basically, for me, I feel it like this. I'm raiding in World of Warcraft, and the item I'm trying to get didn't drop that day. That's how I see it. You know what I mean? You're not going to get the item you want all the time.
20, 15,
so it's a chance of drop. That's how I see it. But then there's a net system.
Chances of upgrading.
What?
Later down the road, when we are in artifact gear,
so
when you have done Vikings, when you have done Clown, you will then be facing upgrade chances of 1% or less. You will be upgrading one piece of gear over a span of weeks in order to upgrade.
Yeah, the Korean warlords, they're upgrading 1%. And they have to farm for 1 week to do 1%. Which is kind of insane. So in Korea chat, they're 1.5s and 1%, that's their upgrades. Right now, we're like 15% and we're like, oh shit, this is low. For them, it's super low.
For one level. That is what the future of Lost Ark grind looks like. This is not going to be go to islands, pick up materials, and upgrade your item.
I thought you just go to the island and you just get all this stuff at the island and then you're done and you just go upgrade the piece of gear and it's
I'll so
it's no
hard
problem.
If I got a 1% pass.
Yeah, that's how it works, right, guys? Yeah, I think so.
No, it's a very daily routine oriented game where you do your chaos dungeon, your guardian raids, your weekly stuff, and outside of that you do adventure tome stuff. You do your adventure island, you do your chaos gate, you do everything on your checklist every day. You gain resources, you make gold, you buy resources, you sell resources, and you upgrade your characters. The fun with Lost Ark, in my opinion, comes from playing multiple characters. Having one single character in Lost Ark will, without swiping, not get you anywhere. You will just be doing your daily Chaos Dungeon, Guardians, and you're done with your resource income. And as you can imagine, with 1% upgrade chance and around 200 to 300 honing attempts, that will take quite a while to upgrade one piece of gear.
No, it's not gonna be that bad, guys. Like, it's really not gonna be that bad. Like, I know people are making it out like this is gonna be some terrible thing. It's not gonna be like that at all. It's gonna be a completely fast experience. Like, what I'm actually probably gonna do is I'm gonna make a Gun Lancer, and then after that, I might just make 3 more Berserkers. That's it. Because why would I try to play a class that's not a Berserker? Or swipe? Well, I think that, like, can I get people to get, can I beg for resources in tier 3 too? I just want to make sure. Can I beg for resources? Yes? Oh no, this will be fine then. Yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah, we'll be good.
Now, you wouldn't even get to that stage, obviously.
Yeah, we'll be good.
But my point is that the honing becomes much more obnoxious down the road. Now, at some point, you're not like, oh, I want this to succeed. No, you are okay with failing
아이템 달라고 빌을
until
거래요.
you get to 100% upgrade chance, right? The pity system, over time, the more you upgrade, the more
That's
this
what's
steps
happened to
up
me.
to 100%. And that fills up over 200 attempts at some point. So you're going to be spending materials for 200 honing attempts. And we're talking about one honing upgrade costing 10 to 15k gold at this stage, right? Obviously, your income will be much higher. So this is currently very blown out of proportions to what we currently have as income.
Yeah.
Wait,
But
Chad, we should hold on to our I always call them juice, so I don't know the term anymore. I think it's the leap stone. I think we should hold on to leap stone. I think they're gonna get more pricey.
It will become very frustrating because if you believe
people
the
will
honing
need
chances
this
now
upgrade.
with 30%, with 25%,
And
or
right now
even
everyone's
higher,
selling,
are
because
already
people always say
frustrating.
sell them on
This
the
might
guides.
not be the game for you, and I'm telling you that because
But later
I just
it's gonna
don't
be
want you
high
to
demand,
waste
I
your
think.
time. Obviously, the game is amazing. I love
I'm gonna
the
hold
Legion
them.
rates. I love
What the
everything
fuck?
in Endgame about Lost Ark. I
I
love
don't
the
think it'll
new
be. I
mini-games.
don't think the normal stone, the blue and red's gonna be expensive, but I think it's called leap stone, right? The triangle yellow one. I think that's gonna cost a lot, cause that's what people are short on. Not the blue, not the red, but the triangle yellow thingy.
As they're introducing
That thing
everywhere.
is
The game
high
can be
demand.
enjoyed by people
200
that also
attempts?
do
There's
not
no
It's gonna
way
be
so
higher
much
for
about
sure.
upgrading and do not care about these rates. That is
I feel like I'm gonna get, listen, I feel like I'm gonna be able to upgrade my gear so fast because whenever it counts, I think I'm just gonna get lucky. Like, I feel like we're gonna have a clip where I go from like 23 to 24 and I get 23 and 24 one right off the bat, and it's like, yeah guys, listen, it's just that easy for me.
absolutely okay, and the game
It's
is
gonna be
catering
fine,
more
guys.
towards that player base right now, which
It's
is
a
very good in my
50% chance. It either happens
The
or it
thing is,
doesn't.
if you care about upgrading your gear, if you care about staying up to date with your gear compared to other
Yeah.
people, this might be something that will be very frustrating to you in the future, because
Okay.
there will be some of your guildmates or friends that will have insane luck. That always exists. You will have people that will be luckier than you. You will have people that will swipe without admitting to it because they think it's shameful to swipe.
But
which
they do it anyway.
Makes no sense to me because I believe you can spend your money on whatever you feel like and not be judged.
I haven't swiped yet, but I heard in today's podcast that Saint One in Korea spent 15k, but then he was saying that he can still do the content with the eye level he has, but he's currently number 2 on the roster of the eye level. There's a roster of who's number 1, number 2 eye level, and he's number 2 and he wants to like Chad stand it, so he's spending money to stay on 2, but yeah. I honestly feel like in NA, because in the start they changed a lot of the system for NA, you might not have to spend, I don't want to say it, but you might not have to spend that much. I mean, right now we haven't spent any, right? There's a lot of people in tier 3 doing late content that hasn't spent any. I could name a few like Yasuo, Kobo, Mala. They haven't spent a dime and they're up there. In fact, Yasuo bought the bronze pack so he could play, but he didn't even buy the plat pack. So there's a lot of people that haven't spent and they're like in the last content, the last tier, like 1340-ish, 1350-ish. So as of now, you didn't need to swipe, but maybe in the future, we'll see. I think the Western, they might do a different approach because Western are a little bit more sensitive towards this, right?
I feel like the thing is, like, it's the same thing I said with like mount collecting and retail WoW. Every single person on the leaderboard for mount collecting and retail WoW is some degree of a cheater. Like, whether they're getting carried, whether they're paying real money for gold, whether they are buying accounts and then merging the accounts with Battle.net accounts that didn't exist back then so they can get mounts that got taken out of the game. Every single person is a cheater somehow. And I feel like, yeah, it's if you're not cheating, you're not trying. And like, that's how it is in WoW, like with mount collecting. But like in Lost Ark, I don't know. Like, how do you, like, if somebody spent real money on the game, would you feel like their accomplishments, like, just didn't matter? Like, would you just, like, not give a shit about it? Because I feel like that's kind of how I'd feel, too, is, like, it just doesn't really make as much of a difference. It's just like, yeah, whatever. Was like, all it already didn't matter? Yeah, I don't give a shit regardless. Yet.
I don't care if anyone, like, paid to win to play or not. For me, it doesn't matter. Like, if we clear it without spending... That's a Chad move.
That's
some people might like pay and they might not even be able to beat the bosses, right?
That's the right opinion to have. Yeah, I agree with you there.
For that by other people, but that's a different topic. The thing is, you will experience frustration. You will experience being behind others because of how RNG works. And there is nothing you can do about that.
Yeah, it sucks.
And if you again
it happens in WoW too.
Now frustrated, think about, is this really the game you want to play? Is this really what you want to get yourself into later down the road?
Yeah.
This is only the negative part now, obviously. But I enjoy Lost Ark and I don't mind these upgrade chances. I don't mind. I am fine with tapping 200 times on one piece of gear to eventually have that piece of gear go up. That feels amazing then. Can you imagine how...
I'm going to get it on my third try probably, guys. Like, I'm not even worried about this kind of stuff. Again, it's just really not that big of a deal.
Feels like after 200 attempts to finally succeed, it feels really good.
It's going to be fine.
So why do we play Lost Ark? For fun. That is actually the answer. I enjoy this game so much. I enjoy the raids. I enjoy going into vaults and Vicas and doing these raids because that is what keeps me playing and coming back to this game, obviously. Because the honing is not the reason why I play. Having high item level is not the reason why I play.
Why not?
Right? Other people in my...
I think honing is one of the most exciting things for me. I do all my homework. By the way, the homeworks are not boring compared to WoW. I love doing the homework. And then when I have the juice, I upgrade. And it's either we feel super good and scream, or we're like, fuck, right? I like that. I think honing is one of the most exciting parts for me. Getting gear upgrades is the most exciting. In every game, this is a cap for them. If you're playing Final Fantasy, if you're playing WoW, getting your gear... or getting an upgrade, that's the best feeling. So when he says he doesn't care about honing, that's a cap, dude. That's a cap.
My guild have overtaken my item level much faster just because they got luckier than I am. I feel like I'm super unlucky.
Yeah, I feel like that's the same way I feel, though. Like, I mean, obviously I'm memeing. Like, I don't really give a shit about what my item level is either. Like, I mean, I'll eventually get up there. It's not a big deal. The thing is, like, I will, if I want to, I can push and go as far as I can, but I just don't feel like I have to.
Yeah,
that's all it comes down. I don't have to.
Or maybe I was always this unlucky.
It's kind of like doing the what was it? The license boss, passport boss. Oh, what the freak? Passport boss. Remember passport boss? You can start at 1385, but you're accepted till like 1415. So if you're here, you can still do the content. You don't need to be exactly this to do the content. And a lot of people try to go for this and do the content when you can do it as this. So I think Saint One talked about it in his podcast too, where he didn't need to spend that much money because he could still do the content, but he just want to flex the number so people do that. Kind of like a NMP.
It just had more alts on the other version. I don't know what it was, but I feel very, very unfortunate. And of course, there are days where I'm frustrated to see other people overtake my item level like this without doing anything. And I grind here, I get nulled here, I run endless chaos dungeon, you know, I do everything possible.
Yeah,
to
this
boost
happens.
my
This happens
upgrade
in WoW
chances,
too.
And yet others just do it like this. And that can be frustrating. My number one advice is to honestly
100%
not
it is.
care about other people's item level.
Yeah.
If you care a lot about what other people have as item level, you will just become way more frustrated and more because
I don't know if I could ever do
people
that.
will luck out. And again, some people will swipe without telling you or admitting to it because they want to stay free to play. That's just how it is. And I just want to warn you or give you a heads up.
Do people really do that? They spend money on the game and then they lie about it? Is this like a legitimate thing?
Just say you spent.
Oh my god. Who does this? That's so crazy. Oh my god. Is ego players? Yeah, I know. That's nuts.
What's to come with Lost Ark? There is going to be more RNG.
Who cares?
There are going
If
to
you
be
spend,
people
just
that
say you
will
spend.
tap
Like,
a
what
1%
matters?
weapon. It happened.
I will
there was
do that.
a guy who
That will be me.
two-tapped a 2% weapon twice in a row.
Yeah,
These
that'll be
things
me.
happen and they will be there. And you will probably not have them because, let's be honest here, we never get that luck. It's always the other people, right?
No, it's
But that is obviously again.
no,
also-
guys, trust me. Like whenever I do it, I'm the best to do it, man. Yeah, I'm the best to do it. Like whenever, guys, I will get lucky and it will happen for me. Like think about all the mounts that I have, man. It's streamer luck. Yeah, I've got the streamer client in there. Amazon's got the fix in for me. It's gonna be totally
Imagine Amazon actually like increases this number.
fucking fine, man.
So, a bit the social media effect. What is the social media effect? Do I share on social media when I'm feeling down? Do I share on social media something bad that happens to me? No. If you go to Facebook, which
saw my
probably most of you
Pokemon
don't
videos.
use
wanna
anymore,
do
I
that.
mean, I barely use it. But my point is that on Facebook, people only share good things. They share vacations. They share nice moments.
That's not true. Like people complain about stupid shit all the
True.
time on Facebook, but I
True.
see what he's saying. What he's saying is like, you know, don't compare your, you know, like your B-roll to somebody else's highlights. I get
They share
that.
achievements. No one shares failures, and this is happening in Lost Ark. People share achievements. They
Yeah.
share, oh look, I'm already item level, this item level. I'm already here. I'm already there.
Dude, that's literally Nick. That's literally NMP in his Twitter. If you go to his Twitter, it's literally him flexing his character all the
here.
time.
Oh, yeah.
But no one's gonna share. Hey, I'm item level I'm in tier 2 and I'm totally fine with that. No, because it's not seen as achieving something. Well, it might.
I feel like the thing is like that's what I've done the whole time. Like I've done that the whole time. Like yeah, I'm still in tier 2, guys. I'm not even in tier 3. I might hit tier 3 today. Zeal's video, I'll look at that in a minute, okay? I don't know who that is. I'll look at that after this. But then I do want to play the game because I want to get some of these Guardian raids out of the way.
Be a very big achievement to someone,
We have
to
some
that
new solo
person
encounters.
themselves. And this is what's also happening. So it is super important to really mostly care about your
Zeal's,
own
we'll look at it
gameplay
afterwards.
and yourself and your item level, and not about what other people are at or what they're doing in the game. That is my biggest advice I can give to you if you want to continue playing Lost Ark, because
I think that's
otherwise
fair.
you'll just get super frustrated.
Yeah, that's fair
And with
enough.
that, we're at the end of this video, and I hope
It's
you guys
generally
enjoyed the
good
video.
life
I hope
advice
you
too,
guys
I would say.
actually are able to make up a choice if you want to continue playing Lost Ark or not. And if you are on the fence, please continue playing. I want this game to be successful. I want this game to be enjoyed by many people, and I am...
See, like, I don't think it's going to be a big deal. Because, like, for at least, like, my community thrives on 1% drop rates. Like, my entire stream is built around 1% drop rates. I'm basically train wrecks, but I don't make any money. Like, that's really what it is. Yeah, it's 1% for the sword, then it's 1% for the mount, then it's 1% for a pair of
See,
gloves.
this is exactly what I said. And wow, I just count on my honing as me not getting the things I want. So when I do that stuff, I don't really mind if I don't pass on my upgrade or not.
It could drop out.
That
of
is
this
literally
box,
what
it
I said,
drops
like, around
10%
here.
at the time. You know, that's really what it is. Like, we're doing the same shit, but it's just, I feel like the Lost Ark stuff isn't even that bad.
Most people don't realize that the developer wants you gear. They will literally give you free stuff with the events. Yeah, there's actually if you have a tier 3 character, they're gonna give you another tier 3 free character once the new classes come out. So yeah, they want you to play the game, and they're giving you free stuff, a lot of events.
So happy to see that so many people are enjoying the game, because it is absolutely a fantastic game. It really is, with some frustrations here and there, obviously, with the upgrading, which is fine though. Anyway, if you guys did like,
I think the only complaint I have for Lost Ark is the game loading up. When I press play, it takes a fucking year to start. But outside of that, the game is literally 10 out of 10 for me. The combat is super fun. That makes it up for literally everything I do. Every daily quest I do is fun because the combat's super fun. The sound effects are crisp. The story is insane. Am I right, chat? The story is insane. And PvP is like, I like the game. The game is super fun, man.
the video, make sure
the loading
to
does
leave
suck,
a like
though.
and subscribe, because still a lot of people aren't subscribed to my channel that actually watch my
I'm
channel.
just kidding.
And I would
Stories,
really
whatever,
appreciate
but
that if
everything
you
else is 10 out of
subscribe
10.
to it. And lastly, I also stream nearly every day on Twitch.
Actually, I
if you
will say
want
that
to
one
know
secret
more
part I
about
did,
my
the
house
2
and
key on the
everything.
secret, that quest was
So yeah,
actually
free
really
That's
stuff,
it from
man.
my side.
Getting
Wishing
a
you
bunch of
guys a
free
great
stuff.
rest of evening or day, wherever
Don't forget the wife
you
is true.
live.
All right, we'll watch the Zeal's video. A lot of people asked me to see it. I don't think I've ever seen his content before, so I'm gonna have to. Oh, I did this quest line. I think if this is the one
I have the Zeus video right here. Let's watch it, chat. I'm just kidding. I actually have Zeus video right here as well. I wanted to watch this, so we'll take a look at that.